I can't give you a name, but इसमें एक ऐसा इंसान है जिसका वीजा 40 days से थोड़ा सा ऊपर आया, and his last year income was $4 million in US. डोनाल्ड भैया को हम लोगों से क्या चाहिए? Donald Trump wants us to come to US legally. If you expand it to US, you become an American company. Question that comes कि मैं जाके वहां करूंगा, what business am I going to do? So जो business आपका इंडिया में होगा, it has to be the same or similar business. Indians are the highest earners in US. Thank you to each and every one of you who is present in this webinar. Taking your time on Sunday is always difficult, but we really appreciate it. आप बहुत सारी अलग अलग शहरों से इस वेबिनार को ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं. So from bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. This webinar is going to be a life-changing webinar, as Ankita mentioned. We will be sharing insights towards कि आप अपना business US में कैसे expand कर सकते हैं. How you can, get a US L1 visa without any upfront investment. और 2 साल में how the green card possibility is there for you. As everybody has mentioned, that the webinar needs to be conducted in English. So I will do my best to present in my ability, which is the most simplest form of understanding the US business migration. If anybody has any questions, we will have an FAQ session, towards the end. There will be a lot more polls coming in which I would request you to ask your questions as well. And we'll do our best to, answer them in a most comfortable and most refined way. To start off the webinar, this is a USA L1 visa webinar in which the insights towards how you can expand your business to US and get a green card in 2 years will be discussed. As we all know, US is the biggest economy. So that's why we have it. The world's largest economy is just one visa away. And especially for Indians, it's just half a visa away because Modi ji and Donald Trump have become best of the buddies from a while now. All the fights are over, and I think the American economy is now open for business migration for Indians. Particularly Indians are most welcomed. Can we go to the next slide? Before we start discussing the next slide about what we do, I just wanted to let everybody know an insight about Indians in America. कि हम लोगों की इतनी ज़्यादा, why Indians are so much in demand in America, why, they are welcomed with open hands. Indians are the highest earners in US. An Indian family earns around $150,000 a year. Compared to an American family, they earn $67,000-68,000. In rupees, an Indian family earns almost 1.5 crore, 1.5 crores every year. But an American family, a white family, earns almost 60 lakhs. There is a huge amount of difference between an Indian family and an American family. Reason behind, Indians want to make money. Indians have been part of the American economy from a very, very long time. FBI director is Indian, Kash Patel. There are many, Sundar Pichai, there are many other big CEOs, big corporate firm CEOs are Indians. सबने बहुत अच्छा नाम कमाया. We are never, as Indians, we are not involved in any scams or any, other dramas that happens in that country in which the American government gets a lot of expenses spent to just keep everybody safe. We are welcomed by everyone. Everybody knows that we are here to make money. And we mean business. We don't mean to create any fights. We don't mean to create any scams. We don't mean to create any headaches for the locals or for the US government. So we are far ahead than any other nationality. The second nationality that will come close out of 150,000 in income is probably 120,000. That are the Chinese and Koreans. So going back to the slide, Phoenix Business Advisory, we specialize in helping you get a business migration to US, to Australia and New Zealand. And now also we have, at this point of time, initiated the UAE business migration process as well. Some of our clients, they, सब लोग यही पूछते हैं कि एक काम कीजिए, paperwork तो is going to be all the same, so just get it done for all of the countries all together. That I want to have a business in the US. I would also like to, get a residency for Australia, and we would like to also invest in UAE real estate and have a business set up in UAE for better taxation structure. So we can help you with it. We have been in this business from last almost 10 years. We have had over 700 successful clients for visa approvals. Petitions have moved couple of hundred families across different countries. Our approval rate has been spectacular. And also, we are here to help in a very, very different format than anybody else who is doing this. जितने भी हमारे visas हैं, the visas that we help our clients with. Now, these visas come with one very, very, very important part, which is visa first, investment after. In US, the visa that we have a specialization in is L1 visas, particularly for small to medium sized and businesses, in which you do not invest anything upfront. The US business migration, there is no investment needed upfront. Investment is done after you receive your visa, after you have landed in US. बहुत सारे गुजरात से लोग हैं, वो in Gujarat there is a saying कि मेरे को पैसा इन्वेस्ट करना मैं तब करूंगा when I touch down. So this gives a upper hand to everyone who is planning to get a business migration to US done, that first you will get the visa, and then only after any investment is done. In case your visa is not approved, in case that happens, then our fees is anyways refundable. We refund you whatever we charge you. Can we go to the next slide? Who we are? We are the number one business migration company in India, as per Forbes and all the other news channels in India, and most other international news channels has also covered us. We have been in business from last 10 years. Our aim is now to become global number one business migration company. That's why other countries apart from Australia has been opened up. We started this company in India in 2018. At that point of time, we were doing only one visa for one country, which was Australia. Unfortunately, in 2022, the Australian government changed the policy and stopped the business migration visa for some time. So we opened up now the world to our clients. We are now doing business migration for Australia, New Zealand, Australia, US, UAE, and eventually we will have one or two European countries as well as UK added on as the new programs will be initiated by other countries. Aim is कि जहां भी इंडियन जाएं वो छा जाए. Wherever we go, everybody should salute us. Why I say that wherever we go, everybody should salute us is, how do I give an example? Whenever there is an auction in Sydney, I have attended. I'm not sure how the auction things for house auctions works in India, but Australia, whenever you want to buy a house, a lot of couples will show up for an auction. Either it's at the same place, घर के बाहर auction होती है, या they invite you to a hall in which the auction is done. And यहाँ एक कहावत है, if you are selling your house and a Chinese couple shows up, your house is definitely sold. If 2 or 3 couples show up for the same house, आपका house will be sold maybe at a double, maybe at a triple price. I want to see the same thing happening to our people. I'd say 10 साल बाद, whenever Indians go buy a house in Texas or they're in Sydney, or if the 4 Indian couples show up in Melbourne to buy a house, the house owner should have a smile on their face. कि ये लोग आगे हैं, ये पक्का खरीद लेंगे, इनके पास पैसा बहुत होगा. Chinese have built that reputation all around the world कि इनके पास पैसा बहुत है. I want the same thing happen to our people all across the world. कि जहां भी हम लोग जाएं, we should be recognized as business owners, we should be recognized as civilized people, we should be recognized with a lot of respect towards us. The world is already changing. आज से 50 साल बाद पहले जो इंडियंस की हालत थी वर्ल्ड में एज ए पार्ट ऑफ रिकग्नाइजेशन, उससे हम लोग बहुत आगे हैं, बट हम लोगों को बहुत आगे और जाना है. So with our organization, we can make that happen for thousands and thousands of clients, thousands and thousands of Indians around the world. Can we go to the next slide? Next slide. Yes. What this screen shows is the millionaire migration trend. कि पिछले 10 साल से जो मिलियनियर्स हैं, जिनकी नेटवर्थ 1 मिलियन से ऊपर है, वो कहाँ जा रहे हैं और कौन सी कंट्री में जा रहे हैं और कौन सी कंट्री से जा रहे हैं. So the number one country where all the millionaires are trying to move is Australia. Last 10 years, 72,000 millionaires have moved to Australia with a net investment, or with not a net investment, with a net worth minimum of $1 million or more. Second country where they are moving is US, 58,200. Third country is one of my favorites still, Dubai, UAE, 45,000. New Zealand, 14,500, and Portugal. But the number one, jahan se ja rahe hain log, number one country where people are going out from is China. I don't know why, but Chinese I think they have made a lot of money and they want to leave as quickly as possible or find better options. Is 140,000, 1,40,000 log China se last 10 years mein they have moved out. 61,000 apne log, 61,000 Indians, millionaires, have left India or have expanded their business to other countries. 56,000 has left UK, which is one of the shocking numbers. India ka or UK ka size both, it's very, UK is very small, but UK has almost the same economy size as India. But 56,500 millionaires have left. And I think a lot more are going to leave from UK, and they are going into US, Australia, and UAE. 40,000 Russians have left. And strangely, 8,500, Saudi Arabia is at the 5th number of millionaire migrating out. There is also बहुत सारी countries में बहुत सारे millionaires हैं जो जाना चाहते हैं. All the countries have millionaires. For example, अपने पड़ोसी वाले जहां हैं बट वो जाएंगे नहीं, उनको एक्सेप्ट नहीं करता कोई. Recently, from Pakistan, you cannot go to US. They have shut down their American embassy. From other parts of the world, Kazakhstan, बहुत सारी ऐसी sensitive countries हैं, people are not allowed to go to other countries, but we are privileged enough. Thank you to our dear friend Modi ji, that he has built a lot of relationships with all the other prime ministers and presidents of all the other countries. And also thank you to our culture कि हम लोग जाके परेशान नहीं करते किसी. We are open as Indians. We are open to migrate to other countries, and we are welcomed by that countries as well. So the process of business migration, because हम लोगों ने इज्जत उतनी कमाई है last 10-15 साल में, international recognition utni kamai hai, that it is very easy for us to do. Ankita, can we go next slide, please? And apne wale jo India 61,000, I think top number 50,000 would be Gujaratis. Now, here comes the two best friends in the picture. and the slide is one of my favorite slides. What does he want from Indian business investors? The day he became president, second time, I think the whole immigration system, the whole immigration world, and or even the whole world is being shaken up. A lot of things have changed. There are a lot of immigration policies. There is a lot of refugee policies. A lot of things have changed. But as Donald Trump became president, he had few things he wanted. I'll let the poll go through first. Then I'll continue the story for Donald Trump. Ankita, is the poll finished?
People are still answering. It's an interesting question.
It is a very interesting question.
I think a
Let
lot
the
of
poll.
yeah, all right, no problem.
Okay. So Donald भैया को हम लोगों से क्या चाहिए? All of the above. Wow, nice. They never stayed local. Donald भैया को हम लोगों से क्या चाहिए? Donald Trump wants us to come to US legally. He had 4 or 5 things. Come to America legally. Bring some money. पैसे लेके आना. Don't do any, crime. Don't be part of any crime. Don't come illegally. Do not sell drugs. Do not create more headaches for the government. Third, create American jobs and speak English. These were 4 or 5 things that he was very clear about. US Anna, please come legally. If you are coming, bring some money. Do not be dependent on the system, on the social welfare or on the free Medicares or other things that आप उस country की चीजें abuse करनी शुरू कर. Create American jobs so that when you come to US, do not steal our jobs, but create more. And speak English. And be part of, the American culture. Indians have demonstrated it from over and over. बहुत सालों से Indians have gone, to US. They have established. Gujaratis ने तो पूरे motels ही खरीद रखे हैं. They have become a motel mafia of US. If all the Gujaratis leave, I don't think so tomorrow a hotel will be working in US. So as Indians, we have already established ourselves at a very high prestige reputation. As going back to the poll part, what all these people have in common is they didn't stay local. Imagine Modi ji never went to US. Imagine Donald Trump never came to India. Imagine Elon Musk was just selling Tesla only to American citizens. Imagine Mark Zuckerberg was, just Facebook was only an American thing. Or Ambani never had a mine in Australia, or Adani never had a mine in Australia, or did any other AI tech stuff. They all did everything, whatever they could, in every single international space, and that's why they become successful. A lot of Indian owners have now a possibility to do the same thing. There is an old saying that says कि अगर आपको कामयाब होना है, just follow a successful guy, what they are doing. Success comes to those who are not sitting stable or just saying that I am very happy where I am. You always have to expand into new markets. You always have to explore other opportunities. And US is now giving all the business owners in India an opportunity to expand their business to US. Tariff nonsense is over. It's already deal is signed. Everything is going ahead. Things are flying in. They want our products to go to US, then they want to bring their products to India. Now, imagine all of you who are in this system have expanded your business to US. I'll give you an example. You have a manufacturing plant that you're producing, plastic bottles in India. Now you have expanded your business to US. Then comes a American company you approach that we manufacture plastic bottles. Can you give us an order? First question they will ask you is, are you an American company? अगर आज वो क्वेश्चन आप आंसर करते हो तो you will say, no, we are not an American company. They will not give you the order because they have no faith in you yet. You have to build that relationship. But if you are already based in US, you will say, we are an American company, we will be able to deliver. Otherwise, all the legalities are American legalities for us if we don't deliver. It gives you an upper hand. I hope everybody understands what I'm trying to say. That if you expand your business to US, the existing business जो इंडिया में आपका धंधा है, if you expand it to US, you become an American company. The company which is established in the biggest economy of the world. Order आपका वहां से आएगा, Indian company will manufacture it, both the countries will benefit out of it, and you will make money in INR as well as in USD. It's a golden opportunity जो आज से पहले 10 साल पहले जो सब लोग ढूंढ रहे थे कि we want to find a way that we can somebody, we are happy to pay 10% 5% to somebody in US कि हम लोगों को ऑर्डर ला के दे दे हमारी चीज के लिए. If you're a tire manufacturer, water bottle manufacturer, if you have a restaurant, you're supplying packet curries to US. A lot of us were looking for that opportunity, that someone can give us big orders from America. This is the opportunity. You can get it by yourself by expanding your visa through L1 visa program to US. I hope everybody understood what I'm trying to say. Can we go on the next slide, please? Why choose America? Because Uncle Sam's economy is the biggest. 32 trillion. India is 3.5. It is 10x bigger. 10 guna badi economy hai. And 5x smaller population. We are at 1.5 billion. They are only at 300 million. और अब तो बहुत सारे illegals उन्होंने भगा दिए. It would be a lot less. So there is a lot more money to be made. As you become an American company, for example, let's say, Jignesh, you have a company here, which is JP Consultants or JP Manufacturing of, solar panels. From made in India, now you have become we are made in USA. Or if you're producing your products out of US, you get more money. You get better advantage. You can sell the same product back in India as well, because आपका यहाँ पे stronghold है. If somebody starts to import avocados through US to India, if anybody in this meeting has, hospitality background, you will make a lot of money. But आपकी company US में होनी चाहिए, as well as you have to have an office in India as well to do so. Then you get access to global markets through this program, a business ecosystem. Other very, 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 very important thing. I think if anybody is doing anything, please stop for 30 seconds and focus on exactly what I'm about to say. And I'll say it in both languages, in Hindi as well as in English, so that it's clear to everyone. I'll say in Hindi first. अगर आप अपना business in US में expand करते हो, you get the green card. 2 साल बाद आपको green card आ जाता है, मिल जाता है, आपका business अच्छा चल रहा है. The amount of investors आपको इतने मिलेंगे US में, अपने आप चल के वो लोग आपके पास आ जाएंगे, सर आपका धंधा बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है, we would like to invest money in your business. अगर इंडिया में 10 इन्वेस्टर हैं पैसा लगाने के लिए आपके बिजनेस में, if you are doing a good business, तो US में 100 मिलेंगे, because it's a capitalist market. That's where the Fortune 500 global market thing comes in play. If you have a business in US, 2 years from now, you have a green card. It is very, 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 very easy to raise money to expand your business, because a lot of USA में 14,000 McDonald's हैं. A very important point to be noted as well. पूरे अमेरिका में 14,000 McDonald's हैं. 14,000 McDonald's are there in US, and there are 20,000 private equity firms जो लोगों की कंपनीज में पैसा लगाती हैं. There are more private equity firms in US than McDonald's, investing money in other people's money so that it becomes a bigger ecosystem. It is not possible in India, it is not possible in any other part of the world. जो investment आपको US में आप ही के business में मिल सकती है, that is not possible anywhere in the world. That's why a lot of entrepreneurs are choosing US for business expansion than any other country. Ankita, can we go to the next slide? What is the US L1 visa? Now, it is a business migration visa which allows business owners, अगर आपका धंधा को if you're a business owner, you're a CEO of your business, managing director, or a director in the company, you are eligible to go. अगर आपका, if you can also send your team members who are either at a managerial level or executive level. For example, if I want to get an L1 visa from Phoenix Business Advisory, मेरे को visa मिल सकता है. And if I choose that, because Ankita is a senior manager in my business, Ankita can also go on my behalf. Magar, I can open Phoenix Business Advisory in US. I can send Ankita on an L1 visa to US, or I can go with my family as well to US. It allows you or your senior managers to go to US and expand your business further. It's ideal for entrepreneurs, CEO, founder, director, managers, and executives. It's a dual intent visa. L1 visa आपको मिलता है 3 साल के, पहले 1 साल के लिए मिलता है. Then you have 3 extensions. So how the process, I'll go back to how the process works. मान लो आज, today is 8th of March. We started your paperwork for L1 visa. It will take us 4 months to prepare and lodge your file. March, April, May, June, July. 8 July को आपका visa, आपका petition will be lodged. We'll lodge your petition by 8 July. It takes about 14 days maximum for the petition to be approved. Let's say 14 business days. Let's say by first week of August, your petition will be approved. Then it's just the interview. अगर visitor visa की interview लेनी है, if you go for the visitor visa interview, in India, sometimes the waiting is 1 saal, maybe sometimes 500 days, sometimes it's even more than 700 days. But for L1, it's just between 15 to 75 days. Maximum 75 days के अंदर आपको interview schedule मिल जाती है, because you already have an approval from the State Department that you're already approved to come to America. Just they want to verify you कि आप वही इंसान हो जिसका petition approval आया, and few little bit of a question about your business, where you will go, and that's it. So from 8th March we started. Probably by 8th September you will move to US with your family. We have got visas through within 25 days. We have record after record, 23 days, 25 days. इन लोगों के visas refuse हो गया, उन लोगों का भी L1 visa आ गया. 1 year later, let's say your petition approval was 1st of August. 1 year from 1st of August, you have to file an extension. So at the time of petition, you will say, you tell the USCIS or the US government that this is my business plan. I will come to US, I'll expand my business, I will invest XYZ amount of money, I will employ, दो बंदे जो, I will employ 2 American citizens. 1 year later, they will come back and ask you, you promised that you will come to America, you have come, you will invest the money. Have you done everything? आप जो बोल के इंडिया से आए थे, wherever you're coming from, have you done it? Once you show them that you have done it, they give you an extension for 2 years. After the extension is granted, and after you have done all of it, whatever you promised in your business plan, you can apply for your green card. And sometimes you can apply it within 60 days after your extension. अगर आपने जो चीज promise की, for example, Suresh bhai is now promising that मैं US जाऊं, मैं वहां जाके $3 lakh invest करूं. I will invest $300,000. I will create 2 or 3 full-time jobs. I will be able to do X, Y, Z things more. That I will be present here. I will as per my business plan. I will have an office. All of it. जाते सार उन्होंने सब कर दिया. Whatever he has promised, he has delivered. He can apply for his green card within 1 year. अगर आपने सब कुछ सही किया, priority processing के अंदर, your green card can also get approved within 14 days. You will not get it physically in your hand, but in the system, it will show it is approved. That's why this visa is a dual intent visa. You can get a temporary visa, which is an L1 visa, within 60 days after the application, and you can get your green card within 2 years. I hope I'm clear in explaining the process of L1. Can we go on the next slide, please? Now, who is eligible? As I said, you are eligible as a business owner as far as your turnover is 3 CR or more in INR. 3 CR, 3 करोड़ से ऊपर आपकी टर्नओवर, आपके बिजनेस में 5 से ज्यादा फुल टाइम एम्प्लॉइज काम कर रहे हैं. 5 full-time employees you have in your business on the books, not on the cash. They will track. We will have to show that they are working, that they are paid properly. You're paying their provident funds and taxes and TDS is being done properly. And आपके पास 3 करोड़ इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए रेडी है. That you have 300,000 plus ready for investment. Just 3 conditions are needed. Turnover 3 CR, 3 to 5 full-time staff, and 3 CR ready for investment, or $300,000 ready for investment. Your business should be 3 years old. आपका business थोड़ा पुराना, कल आपने नहीं शुरू किया. That it's at least 3 years old. And that's it. It is very, very simple. We will take care of the rest. You don't have to worry about anything further. So I'll repeat, if anybody is taking notes, your business should be 2 to 3 years old. 3 साल की आपकी 3 CR should be your turnover. You should have 3 CR for investment and 3 to 5 staff in your business जिनको books पे पैसे दिए जा रहे हैं, cash. I hope that is clear. Ankita, can we go next slide? One more thing before I forget. L1 एक ऐसा वीजा है, सब लोगों को वो TCS, are we aware of 20% TCS कि इंडिया से बाहर, I call it मोदी जी टैक्स, कि इंडिया से बाहर जो पैसा जाता है, everybody pays 20% TCS. L1 visa comes with an exemption. You have no TCS if you have an L1 and you're transferring money from your Indian company to your own American company. TCS is 0. I again repeat, 20% tax becomes 0 when your Indian company transfers money to your American company when you have an L1 visa. And all the investment, जो 3 करोड़ की investment है, the investment that you will do, it will be done after your visa approval, not before. आपको कोई पैसा पहले नहीं invest करना. But you should have the money. You should have the money in your account. The government department will ask for it, that we are happy to give you the visa. मैं आपको visa देने के लिए ready हूँ. आपके पास पैसे हैं तो दिखा दीजिए. Why L1 is the smartest route? Because you get the visa in 2 months. Green card आपका 2 साल में आ जाता है. Your children can study. Your kids up to 21 years old of age can go along with you. Your spouse, आपकी wife वहाँ job कर सकती है. You can work and live in USA and आप dollars में कमा सकते हैं. While you're making money in India, आपका India का business will keep running as well as your US business will keep running parallelly. So both companies will make money. Can you go to the next slide? I'll let the poll button go through, and then we can discuss further.
Okay, so as sir mentioned, the poll question counts as what is your approximately annual business turnover? So is it below 50 lakhs? It's between 50 lakhs to 2 CR, 2 CR to 10 CR, or above 10 CR?
Yeah, Father. The poll answers are amazing. 10 CR and above, 2 to 10 CR, 50%. Congratulations. आप आ गए हो L1 की line में. You are, whoever has that turnover is eligible to get an L1 visa as far as you have the money to show, not to invest straightforward. आपके पास 3 करोड़ है दिखाने के लिए. And most of the people also shared all of the above. So business expansion, higher profits, 35%, which is good. I'm pretty sure that we all work hard to make more money. Greater lifestyle, better future for the kids, green card and permanent residency. Excellent. So as I was discussing earlier, if your turnover is 3 CR, in some cases we can accept the 2 CR turnover. You can expand your business to US and get the L1 visa, leading to green card in 2 years. I think the most important slide of this presentation is this one, because everybody has the same question that comes कि मैं जाके वहां करूंगा क्या? What business am I going to do? And वो कितने का होगा? How much will it cost me to do that business? And further slides will also show how much expenses as a family, for example, let's say Nilesh Prajapati is with us. He has a question in the chat as well. He goes with he has 2 kids. कि अगर मैं अपने बच्चों के साथ US move होता हूँ, I will go live in Texas. मेरा rent कितना होगा? How much money is my expenses on my groceries? मेरा monthly खर्चा क्या होगा? We will be having those slides. But this slide, the business options for Indians in the USA, the top business options. Now, popular and proven choices. सबसे पहले gas station, motels, Patels. I have always said Patels means motels. They will all go for the motels. Grocery store, restaurants. You can do convenience store, real estate franchises, IT services, retail store, pharmacies, logistics, and many others. Business options are open, but which business will get you the L1 visa? Now, जो business आप इंडिया में कर रहे हो, the business you are doing in India, the business in US has to be the same or similar. Now, if you have a gas station in India and you want to open a pharmacy in US, the visa will not go through. We will not accept your file either. But if you have a gas station in India and you want to open a gas station in US, or you want to be in the petroleum or energy business or solar power business, yes, it is possible. If you have an IT software-based company in India, you can have a similar business in US. So, जो business आपका इंडिया में होगा, it has to be the same or similar business. I hope I'm clear. Amount is the same, 3 CR that you have to invest after visa. IELTS की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. You don't have to give an IELTS or any other stupid exam to prove that you speak English. But same or similar business. Mr. Prajapati, आपके question का answer I will give it to you towards the end. We have an FAQ session in which I will be able to give you the answer. Can we go next slide? Now, investment types. These are the amount of investment that you need to have for similar businesses. अगर आप small business, let's say gas station store खरीदते हो, तो it starts from 250,000, goes 500. If it's including real estate, it goes about 2 million. Franchise business is usually an easy one because it comes with training as well as manuals. So आपका ये नहीं हो कि आप यहाँ से कुछ कर रहे हो and then you go to US and you fail. We have to make sure that you succeed in US. So this is also a good option. Motels, hotels, restaurants, real estate, IT, service-based businesses. But out of all the business options available, we always suggest you to do a business in which you are good at. जिस चीज में आप अच्छे हो, in which you are comfortable because you are already doing it in India, that is the best option for you to do in US. Investment stays the same. It puts you in the risk-free zone. If you're already, for example, I'm a business consultant, I'm really good at it. I will not go and open a restaurant, or I will not go and buy a big truck. or a gas station. I would try to do a consulting business now. It could be business consulting, it could be migration consulting, it could be accounting consulting, it could be a real estate consulting. But I'll keep the consulting word with me. So same or similar business, but आप वो धंधा वहां जाके you should opt for, or before even going, what we have to prepare in the business plan, which is same or similar. और जिस चीज में आप अच्छे. Can we go next slide, please? All is आपका इंडियन, आप जो इंडिया में बिजनेस कर रहे हो, how much return are you making out of it? 10, 20, 30%, 40%, 50%. It relates to a further question that will come after this. कि आप कितना प्रॉफिट उसमें से बना रहे हो. So most of the people mentioned 10 to 20%, or some of them mentioned above 50% or less than 10%. So we'll take the average of 10 to 20%, because 55% of joinees have said that their business is 15 to 20%. 10 to 20% in return. The reason we ask this question is, for example, this equals to the same business that you will do in US. अगर आप मान लो US में $4 lakh invest करते हो, and at a 20% return that your business will generate, आप उसमें से पैसा बनाते हो because you're working in that business, is it enough for you to live comfortably? I'll read that in Hindi as well. अगर आपने $4 लाख बिजनेस में लगाया, 80,000 उसमें से 70-80,000 आपने कमाना शुरू किया, is it enough for you to live comfortably and your family to live comfortably? अगर बच्चे वहां कंफर्टेबल नहीं है तो फिर वो रोज जान खाएंगे, फिर काम उल्टा हो जाएगा. Then their demands will be in USD, and India से बार-बार पैसा मंगाना is going to be a hard one. That's it. The reason why, because that same money has to be invested in such businesses which gives you at least 20% return. जो भी आप धंधा वहां करो, we are happy to suggest you businesses, but you can choose to do whatever business you want. Please make sure that business gives you 20 to 30% or at least 20% return, so that your family can live comfortably. What? If your family doesn't live comfortably, they will annoy you a lot for money. And then you will have to get money again and again from India, जो कि महंगा पड़ेगा. So once जब आप अपना business वहां खरीदते हो, it has to be done in a clear, proportionate way, that your money invested in US gives you enough return that your family lives comfortably. These are the house prices for Texas, Georgia, North Carolina, Florida, New Jersey. Depend on what kind of big size of house or small size of house that you want. Can we go to next slide? Schooling is free. Public school is free for the kids. But for private school, if you want to choose to send your kids after getting the visa to private school, it's $10,000 to $40,000 per year. College is 10 to 25. University private is 40 to 70. Community college is 4 to 8. These things should be in your mind. We want to be very upfront and clear to all our clients that these should be in your mind. अगर आप अपने बच्चों का future सुधार रहे, then this is very, very important for you to know that these are the expenses that will come through. In India, in UAE, in other parts of the world also, it's almost the same. But we just want to put this in the slide. Can we go next slide? Monthly expenses, as I discussed earlier. So your 300,000 investment or 400 or 500,000 investment should be at least with 20%, return. 15 to 20% should be minimum return, because these are your expenses. Now, rent, depending on the size of the house, depending on the size of the condo or apartment that you want to rent, will be from 1,500 to 3,000. I think in India, if you're renting in Delhi, I think 1.5 lakh रुपए से नीचे अहमदाबाद में नहीं मिलेगा कोई ढंग का 3 BHK under $150,000, under 150,000, 1.5 lakh रुपए per month. groceries, utilities. It comes around, depending on your lifestyle, is 3,500 to 6,500, and average is about 5,000. So average 5,000 into 60, 12 months is $60,000. So with $60,000, that business जो भी आप वीजा आने के बाद वहां start करो, it should give you at least $60,000 in profit हर साल, so that your family can live comfortably. Can we go to the next slide? These are our success stories. We have got record after record. Some of them are 23 days, 25, 52, 43 days. Once you are our client, once you sign up with us, we will be able to share their numbers, or we can have a conference call with all our clients जो US पहुंच चुके हैं. They can share their journey with you. When did they start working with us? How did the process started? How long did it take for them to get the visa? And वो वहां जाके क्या कर रहे? I can't give you a name, but इसमें एक ऐसा इंसान है जिसका वीजा 40 days से थोड़ा सा ऊपर आया, and his last year income was $4 million in the US with a $3 million profit पहले साल में. So, but we will be able to share their details. We will be able to share their numbers. We can have conference calls so that आपको उस चीज का peace of mind रहे that this is possible and this is what we can do for you. For US, we only do one visa. हम लोग सिर्फ एक वीजा करते हैं इंडिया से, L1, nothing else. But we do it perfectly. And though recent visa approvals, I think इसी महीने ही आए हैं. Can we go next slide? This is why we are number one, and probably we will stay number one forever. We do have 700 plus clients. We are present in 6 countries: India, Australia, New Zealand, London, US, and very soon all around the world as well. Our fee policy is refundable in case आपका वीजा नहीं आता, आपके पैसे वापस आ जाते हैं. And we are trusted more than 10 years in business. And all our visas, जितने भी visas हम लोग करते हैं, they come with the same principle. पहले वीजा आएगा, investment आपको बाद में करनी. There is no upfront investment, but you must have the money to be eligible. Can we go next slide? For a peace of mind, as I earlier mentioned, we are covered by each and every news channel in India from the week, as well as some certain international news channels have covered us as well. According to Forbes, we are the most trustworthy business migration company for Australia, and other NDTV, Yahoo, CNBC. We've been present from a long time, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. अगर आप सिर्फ गूगल करते हैं Phoenix Business Advisory, 25 पेज पहले हमारे निकलेंगे. If you Google my name, MP Singh Phoenix, I think 10-12 pages पहले गूगल के हमारे नाम पे ही आएंगे, because of all, and they are all positive, not negative. Can we go next, please? These are some testimonials that we have taken, the success stories that we have. They are very small snippets of the testimonials. We would like to play it for you, for your peace of mind, to understand how this business migration process works and how we have got it done for other clients of ours. And इनसे, again I repeat, इनसे आप मिल सकते हो, इनसे आप बात कर सकते हो. Once you become our client, we will be able to share their details with you. Ankita, can you play it, please? आपका इंडिया में what business do you do? आपने कहाँ से शुरू किया? And US जाने का प्लान आपका कैसे बना?
मैं 2008 में US गया था, वहाँ सबवे का फ्रेंचाइजी देखा, तो मैंने 2011 में सबवे का फ्रेंचाइजी स्टार्ट किया इंडिया में. हमने एक फ्रेंचाइजी से स्टार्ट किया और धीरे धीरे ग्रेजुअली उसको 5 फ्रेंचाइजी तक लेके गए. और वो मेरा विश था कि मैं US में जाके बिजनेस करूँ, जहाँ से आइडिया आया था. वो विश आपने पूरा किया.
थैंक यू.
हाय चेतन जी, क्या हाल आपके?
फाइन
सर, सबसे पहले तो क्या सच में 41 डेज में आपका वीजा अप्रूव हुआ है?
अनबिलीवेबल. आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल टू फिनिक्स एंड आई एम सो लकी. 2 बार रिफ्यूजल था मेरी फैमिली का, फिर उसके बाद भी उनका वीज़ा आ गया।
सबसे पहले अगर आप अपने बारे में और आपके बिजनेस के बारे में थोड़ा ब्रीफ कर पाए।
मेरा नाम चेतन पटेल है। सॉफ्ट टोन स्पीच एंड हियरिंग क्लिनिक्स प्राइवेट लिमिटेड करके कंपनी है जिसमें फाउंडर और मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर हूँ।
सर, आपने यूएस एक्सपेंशन के लिए कौन सा स्टेट चूज किया है और क्यों?
माय स्टेट इज जॉर्जिया। वहाँ पर बहुत सारे बिजनेस ऑन सेल है रिगार्डिंग माय फील्ड, मुझे इजीली एंट्री मिल सकती थी।
तो सर, जब भी यूएसए की बात आती है और वीजा की बात आती है, यूएसए इंटरव्यू से बहुत डरते हैं। आपका इसमें कैसा एक्सपीरियंस रहा?
मेरा ही एक्सपीरियंस बताऊं तो मुझे खुद इतना कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था कि इंटरव्यू में मैं वीजा लेकर आ जाऊंगा, लेकिन फिनिक्स में उनकी टीम ने जो प्रिपरेशन करवाई कि आपका एक कॉन्फिडेंस सच में डेवलप हो जाता है, आप इंटरव्यू के लिए प्रिपेयर हो जाते हैं।
तो सर, आपका फिनिक्स की सर्विसेज के साथ कैसा है?
इफ इसे पॉइंट्स में अगर बताया जाए तो मैं 10 आउट ऑफ 10 रेटिंग दूंगा फिनिक्स को।
तो सर, एज पर योर एक्सपीरियंस, क्या आप अपने फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली को L1 वीजा रिकमेंड करेंगे?
डेफिनेटली अबाउट द प्रोसेस एंड व्हाटएवर द रिक्वायरमेंट, मैं भी शायद पूरी तरह से नहीं जानता हूँ, तो मैं उसे यही बोलूंगा कि एक बार तू फिनिक्स के एडवाइजर से बात कर ले, पहले तेरी रिक्वायरमेंट्स क्या है वो सब जान ले, एलिजिबिलिटी और वो सब। बट मैं किसी को भी रेकमेंड तो फिनिक्स ही करूंगा।
ट्रम्प के आने के बाद में वीजा नहीं मिल रहे हैं, एंट्री बंद हो गई है। आपका शायद सबसे फास्टेस्ट था जो एडमिन प्रोसेस में जाने के बाद भी 19 दिन में वीजा आना बहुत कम ही लोगों के लिए पॉसिबल हो पाता है। Hello everyone, welcome to Phoenix testimonial session. So we are welcoming Mr. Darpan Patel who has recently received his L1A visa approval. So welcome sir.
Thank you ma'am. My name is Darpan Kumar Patel and I got currently my L1 visa for the USA.
तो सर अभी कैसा ना सब लोग यही बात चल रही है कि ट्रम्प के आने के बाद में वीजा नहीं मिल रहा है, एंट्री बंद हो गई है। आपका आई गेस 25 अगस्त को ही आपका वीजा रिसीव हुआ है, राइट? तो आपका एक्सपीरियंस क्या रहा इस चीज को लेके और आप इस बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
देखिए, मार्केट में न्यूज़ ऐसे हुए ट्रम्प इंडिया अमेरिका का ये चल रहा है, बट मेरे कलीग्स भी बात कर रहे हैं, हम कंपनीज में मैं मेरे बॉस के साथ भी बात कर रहा हूँ। लेकिन जब भी फिनिक्स के कोई भी है एग्जीक्यूटिव से मैं बात करता हूँ रिगार्डिंग मेरी वीज़ा अप्रूवल है, मुझे वीज़ा लेने इंटरव्यूज़ की प्रिपरेशन है, तो मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस ऑटोमेटिकली हाई हो जाता है।
आपका शायद सबसे फास्टेस्ट था जो एडमिन प्रोसेस में जाने के बाद भी 19 दिन में वीजा आना
यस
बहुत कम ही लोगों के लिए पॉसिबल हो पाता है। तो सर थोड़ा हम आपसे जानना चाहेंगे कि आपका जो बिजनेस है वो किस टाइप का है और कैसे आपने L1 के लिए सोचा?
हम हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्रीज में हैं। एक L1 वीज़ा का एक बेनिफिट है कि वहाँ पे जाके हम कोई भी बिजनेस को एक्सपांड कर सकते हैं और बिजनेस में रह सकते हैं।
सर जैसा प्रोसेस आपको BDM ने बताया था, क्या आपका पूरा जर्नी पूरा प्रोसेस उसी तरीके से कंप्लीट हुआ था?
यस।
इंटरव्यू का जो प्रोसेस था तो वो सारा प्रिपरेशन और वो एक्सपीरियंस आपका फिनिक्स के साथ कैसा रहा?
इट्स अमेजिंग। मीन्स जो डे 1 से जो फिनिक्स की टीम जो हमको सिखाती है, सपोर्ट करती है कि इस तरह से क्वेश्चन आते हैं, प्रिपरेशन करवाते हैं, एग्जैक्टली सेम जब हम इंटरव्यू देते हैं काउंसलर के सामने, वो सब चीज़ें आपके दिमाग में रहती है और वही सब क्वेश्चन, उसके आउट ऑफ सिलेबस कुछ नहीं।
सो दर्पण जी, जो भी हमारे व्यूअर्स हैं, तो आप उनको जो अपना बिजनेस एक्सपेंशन करना चाह रहे हैं यूएस में, तो आप उनको क्या एडवाइस देना चाहेंगे?
आपका बिजनेस आपको ग्रो करना है इन यूएसए, तो L1 इज अ बेस्ट चॉइस।
As the video shows, बहुत सारे ऐसे, not only them, but there are many other clients that we have जिनके वीडियो टेस्टिमोनियल्स हमारे YouTube चैनल पे अवेलेबल है। आप जाके चेक कर सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं। एंड एज आई रिपीटेडली सेड बिफोर, वंस यू बिकम अवर क्लाइंट, अगर आप जैसे ही आगे आप प्रोसीड करते हो, वी विल बी एबल टू शेयर देयर डिटेल्स विद यू। You can speak to them. You as well. They will guide you through as well, as much as they can, to help you understand what this process is and how this can work ahead for you. I've opened the session for FAQ sessions. जो भी आपके questions हैं, आप please वो questions chat box में छोड़ दीजिए. I'll go through them one by one. Mr. Sagar, I'm a founder in manufacturing startup gas sector. The business has been bootstrapped with an investor. See, if can anybody read Mr. Sagar's message? I think everybody, जो भी chat box में सबके message, can everybody read each other's message? I'll answer Mr. Sagar's message. Now, this is exactly what I said earlier as well. कि इंडिया में जो आपको इन्वेस्टमेंट मिलेगी, यूएस में अपने आप उससे 10 गुना ज्यादा मिलेगी। if you have a business, because you already have potential investors. By the way, Mr. Sagar, you are eligible for L1 visa. Even though you are a new business, still you are eligible for it because you are bootstrapped. You've done it well. You have already got 20 people. You already have an offer, from a US company with an investment equity proposal, which is a big thing. Congratulations and well done. We will be very, very, very happy to help you with this thing. And as I think if I have not read it incorrect, it is in Texas. Texas is home state for us. Our office is in Houston. We are going ahead with the Dallas office as well. And not only with this, we might be able to connect you with more investors as well. Please get in touch with us after this webinar. We would like to see you face to face, and we can prepare things and send it to you. How this will proceed. If we start your case today, by 10th of September, your visa should be through. Once you get your visa, once you have your social security number, the investment जो आपको ये $500,000 की offer कर रहे हैं, it will even go higher than that because their reliability on you will go higher because you will become an American resident with an American company. They will invest in your American-based company.
So we have another question, and I would like to read that for you.
I'll go through this. I think it is Praveen Mishra's Mishraji's question. Whole turnover slab to, but you mentioned the minimum 3 crore turnover. See, the 3 crore turnover is our basis that we have. We do not take any file under 3 crore turnover, but under exceptional circumstances. For example, now Mr. Sagar's case is there. His turnover is only 2 CR, but he has 20 employees. So this can be adjusted case to case, depending on what you do in India, what kind of value you will create for US economy. These all things are interlinked. Please get in touch with our team. We will be definitely able to help you out. Who goes the interview? Just the applicant or the entire family? Praveenji, whole family goes for the interview. And this is a very, very tricky question. So please, everybody focus on what I'm about to say. We will prepare you, and we have prepared clients with 14, 15, 20 mock interviews. As you become our client, जब आपका petition आ जाता है, हम आपकी कम से कम जब तक हम लोगों को confidence नहीं आता ना, we are 100% confident that you can go ahead for the interview. We prepare all our clients. We will prepare your family members for it. We will even tell you what to wear and what not to wear. आपकी file will be in your hand. क्योंकि case officer का कुछ नहीं पता वो क्या पूछे. Sometimes they ask no question at all. And sometimes they can ask you, what did you study in your class 9? They have the full authority to ask. कि 8वीं क्लास में आपने उस दिन बंक मारा था, क्यों मारा था? They have that right. So, but what we can do as Phoenix, we prepare you for each and every possibility of a question that can be thrown at you so that you can answer that question comfortably and go through the interview. But the whole family goes. They can ask your kids as well, आप US क्यों जा रहे? We'll go to the next question. Chintan Patel ji, entry after visa, India to USA. From USA, I didn't understand your question. I think you have to write it again. Entry. Ankita, can you read the question? Entry after visa, India to USA. Yes. From USA, give confirmation an interview was rejected. No. In case your interview is rejected, we can go for a second interview. You can request for a second interview. But interviews do not get rejected that easily. Sometimes वो question मांगते हैं. They put the paperwork in admin process and they will ask you for more documents, but वो थोड़े दिन बाद approve होके आ जाता. Just in case if they have a doubt. So interviews do not get rejected. Ravi Tejaji, I'm an employee of a manufacturing company. We have a company in USA as well, but under different name. Can I attain an L1 visa if both the employers are already, if both the employers are ready to migrate me. No, that is an H-1B visa. If it is a different employer, अगर आपका employer US में different है, same नहीं है, no, it's not connectable. You have to go through either H-1B process. L-1 doesn't work in that way. आप जिस company में India में काम कर रहे, yeah, wherever you're working, that company has to be the owner of the company in US. Joginder Rathi, I'm running automobile trading business since last 10 years. Well done. Turnover 9 crore. Can I opt for gas station? Absolutely. Absolutely, you can. But it has to be designed in a way that it should look like a trading business as well. That we will be able to do so. Because जो हम लोग सोचते हैं ना कि ऐसा होगा, like if I'm doing this, तो मैं ऐसा करूंगा तो चल जाएगा. जो case officer है, the case officer who is going through your file, reading and making a judgment, they don't think in that way. They have a different protocol. And that's where you need, companies like Phoenix, who can take your understanding, create a business plan, prepare the paperwork, so that the guy who's going to read your file or give you the approval understands what you're trying to do. But this is very much possible. We can make that happen. Please get in touch with our team, and they will be definitely able to pull that off. Maulikji, I have a business registered in India and the US. It has a history of India 6 years here. I am into ITs. Well done, you're eligible. अगर दोनों business आपके नाम पे हैं, तो we can start your process today. 3 months to lodge, and आपका visa पहले ही तीन बाद 3 साल का आएगा. 3 months to lodge, and by September you will get your L1 visa, and by next year, by next Christmas, you should have your green card approved. IT business is very much wanted in India, especially if in case you are in AI business, तो वो तो आपको घर से आगे लेके जाएंगे. Asif J, after landing, how many time do we have to actually rent a business place or establish the business? And also, what amount of profits do we have to show upon 1 year with extension of L1 if we don't have that much revenue by then? This is a beautiful, very well-researched question. Well done. Your place for business is already rented before your visa approval, because they will ask for it. We will get you the lease before the visa is approved. So the extension of the word comes for, Asif, you have promised them 20 things, that I'll come to US, I'll invest this much money, I will create that many jobs, blah, 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 blah. Extension comes to a word that they will ask, okay, you have come, आपने 10 चीजें मेरे को promise की, how many have you done? आपने 10 में से 5 की. If you have done 5, at least you have done 50% of it, you will get the extension, and then you can do the rest in the next 2 years. अगर आपने कुछ नहीं किया ना, you will not get the extension. US government, US is a capitalist market. They want other people to bring their money into their country and establish and make more money and create more American jobs. They are very flexible, but they are very tight at the same time. If you're going for extension, you have to be, your business should be running. If you're in loss, it's not a problem. Your business should be running. पहले साल में कोई धंधे में जाते साल पहले साल को everybody is not a rocket scientist, and even rockets do not fly in 1 year. It takes time to establish a business. पहले साल they don't expect you to make a huge amount of profit. Even if you're in loss, it's fine. As far as you have the business purpose, as far as you have the employees, as far as you have, if they Google your business that it's Haseeb's Trading and Investments, and they Google it and it shows with 20 Google reviews that he has already done what he has promised, extension should come through. Baki ke jo intensive questions hai, and do we have an employee 3 for the first year? You have promised 2 to 3 employees, but if you have employed 2, it should be fine. When do we know that we are ready to apply for EB1C? After 1.5 years, after all of the things that you have promised in your business plan are done, you can apply. Mr. Mishra, again, Praveen Mishra, investment 300K needs to be in USA bank account on day one when you are granted L1 or land there, or do you have time until 1 year? Okay. जो $300,000 है आपके पास इंडिया में होने चाहिए अकाउंट में L1 लेने से पहले. But the day you get the L1 and you go to US, you don't need to have that money in your bank account right then and there. You can get that money within 1 year. जैसे अगर आपने, for example, you rented a office, you can get in tranches of 50K, you can get investment. It's fine. It's not mandatory that they will send you back from the airport कि आपने बोला था 3 लाख आपके अकाउंट में है, नहीं है तो जाइए वापस. वो नहीं करेंगे वो. They're very flexible, but they will ask questions at the end after 1 year. Investment 300 USD to be done when? Any time frame? After visa approval, not before. You have 1 year after visa approval to do that investment. But we suggest that you start within first 3 months. Otherwise, you will not be able to employ those 2 staff. You will not have a physical promise. The bank statements, the turnover, all of it has to start. Some action has to start. Otherwise, you will get stuck after 1 year. I am 43, a college dropout, but ran an IT company more than 15 years. No, you don't. You don't need that graduation, certificates and all this stuff. You can get a graduation certificate or even a diploma certificate. That is more than enough. Your experience counts. You're an entrepreneur, and that's what counts. The EB1C, example EB1, EB2, or any other specific. EB1C is the one you will get after that. Mine is IT company. We provide a dedicated resource company in US. You already have clients. Congratulations. It should go through very simple and very, very clear possible way. Please get in touch with our team. We will be very happy to help you with it. Aapka future, the money you are getting in INR, you will start to get in USD, and the revenues will jump 10x more. Do investment in the US include buying a house or office? No. अगर सिर्फ घर या ऑफिस खरीद के US started to give an L1 visa or a green card, then none of us would be already in India. सब लोगों ने वहां ब्रोकरेज की इतनी लाइन, दुबई से ज्यादा ब्रोकर अहमदाबाद में बैठे होते US की प्रॉपर्टी बेचते हुए. It doesn't. They want you to start a business or expand your existing business. They want the money to be invested in business setup and give 2 minimum full-time American jobs. Now, also there is very important thing from American jobs. अपने सब इंडिया में ना एक कॉमन चीज है, the word जुगाड़. Everybody loves that. कि मैं जुगाड़ लगा लूंगा जाके वहां पे. I will find a solution by myself. So when it comes to giving employment, सब लोग बोलते हैं मेरे चाचा नाना नानी वहां कोई ना कोई मेरे भाई का दोस्त वहां रहता है, मैं उसको जॉब पे रख लूं. You cannot do so in L1 visa because they might be able to ask questions to your employees as well. They have the right. How did you get hired? Was there an interview process? How did you join this company? So not only जो आपका क्वेश्चन है प्रवीण जी, you cannot buy an office or a house that counts as an investment. It has to be business investment. जो आप employees भी रखोगे, now those employees should be non-related to you. They should not be related to you. Okay, Yash, my brother has operated a solar green energy proprietorship since 2021 with a turnover. We're currently planning to convert into a private limited company. No, it will not be. We have clients who were just a proprietor in their firm and they have got their visas through. Business means business. US doesn't, वो रेसिज्म नहीं है उनके पास कि आपकी प्राइवेट कंपनी होनी चाहिए या S Corp होनी चाहिए, SC Corp होनी चाहिए, या you should be a private trust fund. As far as you have a business, even if it is under your name, you can show it is your business. You have the paperwork for it. There is no problem with the L1 visa. Additionally, would a food franchise or any other specific considered business ventures for a US expansion? In your case, no. Because you're in solar green energy and you buy a restaurant, they will throw your file out of the window. You have to be in a same or similar business. Jignesh Patel, I have a jewelry business. My turnover is 3.5 in the current year. I have a US visa, well done, and I'm visiting in May month. Can I put file direct in USA? Is it possible or not? You can, but it makes no difference. आपका उसमें कोई difference नहीं आएगा. आपकी फाइल यहीं से बन के जाएगी. यूएस में अगर फाइल जाएगी तो पेपर वर्क इंडिया के ही लगेंगे. और वैसे भी आपकी फाइल यूएस, we prepare your file here, we send it to our attorneys in US. They prepare it further, they send it back, we verify it, we send it back, they verify it again, and then वही लोग आपकी फाइल सबमिट करते हैं. So your file doesn't get submitted from US, or sorry, from India. आपकी फाइल US से ही सबमिट होती है. Please get in touch. I believe you're in Ahmedabad. Please get in touch with our team, and they can take it ahead. And we already have quite a lot of jewelry clients जिनके business expansions किए हैं. और जो वो मैंने 30 करोड़ वाले क्लाइंट की पहले मेंशन की थी कि पहले साल में ही उन्होंने 30 करोड़ अंदर कर दिए हैं, वो ज्वेलरी वाले ही हैं. Mr. Prajapati, I'm an education immigration consultant in India having 5 crore turnover in last 3 years. तो आप तो हमारे घर के ही हो ना. You are definitely eligible. If I have consulting in USA, then I might be not need 3 CR. Is it compulsory? Yes. The investment is compulsory because they want to know you have the money. They don't want to give you the money. They don't want to give you the money visa without the money. Now, plus they want you to employ 2 staff. जब आप 2-3 लोगों को staff के लिए रखोगे तो उनको पैसा देना पड़ेगा ना. If you don't have the money, then they will not be, willing to give you the L1 visa comfortably. आपके पास पैसा होना चाहिए. Even though you establish the same education immigration consultant, आप मान लो आप यहाँ से F1 पे स्टूडेंट्स को भेज रहे हो, यूएस से आगे भेज रहे हो, you will have to have consultants, and they will look at your current organization chart and make a judgment आपको वहां कितने लोग चाहिए होंगे, और उसके हिसाब से आपके पास पैसा होना चाहिए. lot of other clients, lot of other companies will tell you, हम लोग बिना पैसे के कर देंगे, but then they will say कि 10 लोगों को आपको वहां जॉब देनी है. एक बंदे की सैलरी 55,000 है, that puts you in out of pocket 5 crore a year only in salaries. 10 लोगों को बिठाने की जगह, that will be $5,000 to $10,000 a month. So you have to be very careful. Again, we are happy to help. Please get in touch with us. And if you are a education immigration consultant, you can sign up to our B2B partner program. We can work together and help you further in that as well. Because we just do only one visa. But हमारे पास बहुत सारे ऐसे clients आते हैं जिनको अलग-अलग visas चाहिए होते हैं. So we might be able to, help you with further business expansion. Pritpalji, I'm running a business in Dubai since 1997. It's auto truck parts. My turnover is 2 million dirhams. I want to open same business there for expansion. Done. You are eligible. If you are in auto truck parts, I think US highways are 17, 18 lanes. जिਵੇਂ दुबई ਦੇ highways ने, they Dubai got their all the things from US. Even there, these days, Dubai's defense system is from US, and thank God it is there, and Dubai is protected. There is a lot of transportation work in US. You will make a lot of money, and we can pull this off for you within next 6 months. Your visa should be through. Same business, auto. You can be in the auto truck parts, or you can go in the logistics business as well, because it falls under the same category. Please get in touch with our team. We have a Dubai office at Davza Airport Free Zone. There is another office in Business Bay as well. We have. I live in Dubai, between Dubai and Sydney. Right now, I'm in Sydney. So I'll be back as soon as the things open up after this ceasefire happens. But the team members are already there. Please get in touch with the Dubai office, and they will be able to help you. Praveenji, again, I also have a company registered in Colorado, USA, as a proprietorship. We're doing buying, selling, receiving money, and paying taxes from last 2 years. Well done. Yes, that definitely will help. अगर आपका business already वहाँ पे है, if you have an already business, the US, they know it. They know you. If it, as far as it's under your name, they know you, it always puts an advantage that it will be very helpful. There's next, which is the Samsung AF. Sir, if you're running a business from 1 year wholesale as well as retail, am I eligible? How much chances to get the visa? We cannot, over a text message, we cannot tell you कि आपके chances कितने हैं visa आने के. Usually, it's all our clients get the visa because we prepare you accordingly. But in order to be eligible for this thing, we have a process which is अभी जो screen पे आया, which is called IAR. IAR is Initial Assessment Report. Now, इसमें हम लोग क्या करते हैं? आपसे सारे documents आपके मंगवा लेते हैं. There is a chitta of documents that we need from you. We'll prepare those documents according to US standards. We'll send it to our US team to check your eligibility कि आप eligible हो या नहीं हो. अगर आप eligible हो, we continue your case. If अगर आप eligible नहीं हो, तो we refund your money on the spot itself. That is our IR process. And people who are in this webinar, we have a 30% off only for this event of webinar participants for the IR report as well. Chindan Patel ji, if a visa is granted, can one travel between India and as many as times you want? India, US, you can go anywhere, anytime you want, and anytime you come back. There is no restriction कि आपको US जाके एक refugee की तरह वहाँ 1 साल लगाना पड़ेगा, या आप वो मैक्सिको से गए और 20 साल बाद ही आपको दोबारा आपके रिश्तेदार मिलेंगे. It doesn't work. You can, आपका वीजा आ जाए, आप अगले हफ्ते जाइए, उसके अगले हफ्ते वापस आइए. There is no issue. And as you have a US visa, you get the Dubai tourist visa free, visa on arrival. Ravi Tejaji, my employer in USA has 40% share in Indian company. He's citizen of America. Indian company has 45% and his wife name American company is his own. I didn't understand the question, but I think what do you mean कि आपका visa उसमें आ जाएगा नहीं आएगा? You have to get in touch with the team because we would like to get the documents for both the companies to understand and give you a better answer कि ये आप इस चीज के लिए eligible हो या नहीं. Yash, back again. While my primary US operations are solar, I'm exporting the metal import, export potentially. No. How much these visas affect my L1? L1 visas, there is no additional ventures has a problem. Okay. L1 visa works, your Indian company owns one American company. ठीक है? आपकी मान लो जो US की सोलर एनर्जी वाली कंपनी है, let's say यश ग्रीन एनर्जी सर्विसेज आपकी कंपनी का नाम है इंडिया में. So now Yash Green Energy Services in India has opened a Yash Green Energy Services US. आपका वीजा इन दोनों कंपनीज के बीच में, as far as these both companies are running, as far as these both companies you are doing well, आप वहां जाके 25 कंपनीज और खोलो, उससे कोई इफेक्ट नहीं आएगा. That is a separate thing. You are not bound by only one business. You can have 28 other businesses, and it actually does not impact much on your L1 because L1 visa is between these two. Excuse me. Hardik Mittal. Will our relatives or other US citizens be considered as employees? No, of course not. The moment उनको पता लग गया ना कि आपने रिश्तेदारों को नौकरी पे रख रखा है आपने, आप भी गए और वो भी गए. So please don't do that. That falls under the jugaad category, and we will not. If you want to do this, we don't want to take your file because हमारा नाम बाद में खराब होगा. Always hire people. आपका वीजा है, you have a green card attached with this visa, जो आपको फ्यूचर में मिलता है. So don't try to do something that pisses the case officer off. Always have people in your business who are not related to you. Especially make sure their family name is not Mittal. Tripti ji, my father owns an automobile manufacturing business in India, more than 25 years old, Newell Tancia. I have US work experience in supply chain. If you have worked for your father's company for 2 years or more, you can. Otherwise, no. If you're employed in some other company, not under your dad's company, you cannot. Gurpreet ji, 300K USD investment amount on the name of individual only be considered joint value family funds. Now, the investment amount is the company that in India or wherever you are, that company has to transfer the money to US company. Now, आपके इंडिया में जितने भी relatives अगर उस कंपनी में इंडिया में पैसा लगाते, that is a different story. But Indian company or any other company, wherever you are in the world, that company has to transfer money into your US company. जो इंडिया कंपनी में जो भी पैसा आएगा, that can come from other places. That is fine. But please, again, get in touch with our team and they will be able to help you. There are quite a lot of questions still. We'll go ahead with next 5 minutes, as many as questions as I can. Further, kindly note that do not have to give a bank account, will arrange accordingly with the time required for the money is parked in different places. Being an Indian, you understand. Absolutely. Sabka yahi haal hai, Praveen ji. No one has 3 crores, sitting in their account. As the case progress, 3-4 महीने में वो पैसा अरेंज हो जाता है. वीजा फाइल होने से पहले वो पैसा आपके अकाउंट में होता है. जब वीजा आ जाता है, you can use that money to wherever you want. And जब आप US जाते हो, जब आपको पैसा चाहिए दोबारा, then you can get that money back again. Imtiaz, do we need to stay continually in US after granting the visa? In and out. In and out as much as time you want, whenever you want. You want to go every week back to India or Dubai or wherever you are from, it's fine. Koi mandatory nahi hai. Apply B1 visa was refused. Chintanjit, B1, B2 refused. You saw the testimonial for Chetan, his visa B1, B2 was refused. Mr. Thakkar's B1, B2 was refused. Their L1 is through. And unfortunately, one of them had an overstay as well in the US, so it's fine. What's the minimum stay tenure? No minimum stay, but at least 3 months. Case officer के हिसाब से अगर आपने L1 ले रखा और आप कभी US गए ही नहीं, मौलिक, और या एक हफ्ता लगा के आगे, it looks bad at the time of extension. So at least 3 to 6 months, you should be there. What's the minimum salary to pay if you have hire an engineer? Depends on what engineer, what's the field exactly. I can't tell you, but the minimum salary is 55,000 USD per year. Depending आपको कौन सी उस bracket में engineer चाहिए होगा. Praveen Mishra, what happened if L1 extension is not granted? We have to restart the case all over again. What other options left other than returning back? एक बार आप चले गए, कोई वापस नहीं आता. But we are here to make sure that never happens. जो भी आपका plan हम लोग आपके लिए submit करेंगे, it has to be feasible that it gets through comfortably and easily. So we'll make sure that you do not come back and you get your green card in one straight shot. Again, please get in touch with our team. They will be able to help you with the step-by-step detailed process for it. Chetan, on L1 visa, I will have to pay for my kids' schooling? No. But if kids are going to just school, not to college, schooling is usually free. If it's free, residents, L1 visa holders as well, kids' schooling is free. Lastly, when you say 100% refund, does it mean your fees minus government fees might be paying to the USA government is actually what we're going to pay? Yes. जो 100% refundable fees है ना, for example, the government fees which you pay is not refundable because they will not refund you the money in case it's not refused. We refund our fees, but if there are expenses to open your bank account or to open your company or to get the office, that part gets deducted. But as a rest, everything else refunded. It will be written all over on the contract as well. Everything is black and white. Please do go through our contracts before you sign or get your lawyer to read it, and everything will be just smooth. But ये refund वाला clauses आते नहीं है because we will not accept your file अगर हम लोगों को लगेगा नहीं कि आपका वीजा आ सकता. Tripti ji, is the minimum time I need to work for Indian companies 1 year, 2 years minimum? Done. I would like to conclude this webinar. Thank you once again for joining. जो भी इस webinar में join हुए participants, our initial assessment report fee is 30% off. That's the offer that we have for everyone. I hope it is clear enough for all of you to understand. If you liked the webinar, if you understand the questions that you have, if everything is fine, please do write a review for us on Google. एक 2 मिनट का time लीजिए किसी. We have multiple pages around and multiple locations. जहाँ पे भी है, please do write a review. Please book an appointment with our local office. अगर आप इंडिया में हैं, अहमदाबाद में हैं, सूरत में हैं, पंजाब में हैं, दुबई में हैं, wherever you are, we have office, we have local representatives. If you're in Sydney, I'm here for next few days. If you're in Dubai, I'll be in Dubai after a few days. We can have a discussion, or my team can have a discussion in the meanwhile with you. Thank you everyone for joining in. All the very best, and we are looking forward to getting your L1 and USA green card by end of next year. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, sir.
You can
Thank you for taking out the valuable time. And it was indeed a very insightful session for all of our clients and the interested participants. And as always, whatever you say, every word you say is a pure gold. And on behalf of everyone today, we are very much thankful that you took out the time and guided them all. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Namaskar.
For all the participants, I would like to say that, as I mentioned before, we had something very special coming up for you, and that was the 30% off on the initial assessment report. So, जितने भी participants हैं, अगर आप interested हैं और start करना चाहते हैं अपना process, तो आप सभी के लिए ये valuable offer है 30% off का. जो भी आपका initial assessment report उस initial assessment report पे आपको 30% off मिल रहा है. For more details, do connect our team. Will guide you thoroughly about the whole procedure, किस तरह से आपका काम होगा, कितना time लगेगा, कौन-कौन से documents चाहिए, everything. And I'm very thankful to all of you that you have joined. Thank you so much. Follow us on all the social media platforms and see our success stories. आप हमें YouTube पे follow कर सकते हैं, आप हमें Instagram पे follow कर सकते हैं. हमारा handle है Phoenix Business Advisory. And जो offer मैं आपको दे रही हूँ, that will be valid till tomorrow only. So grab this opportunity today and make a US American dream come true. And just remember one thing, that the world's largest economy is just one visa away. All right. So take this chance and move ahead. Thank you so much. We'll see you in America soon. Thank you.